We got more unlicensed figures and a $600 Megazord coming out. Let's talk about it. Do you know what time it is? Welcome to the Legacy of Nerd. My name is Daniel, and today we're going to talk about more Power Ranger figures that are coming out in 2024 and in 2025. So on Easter Sunday, we got a big reveal of these three figures coming out from Toys Battalion. Now, as you can see, these are very much inspired by the movie suits from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, and they look great. But it's important to note that Toys Battalion does not make officially licensed figures. In fact, they make non-licensed figures. What does that mean? That means that these are not official Power Ranger figures. They essentially made these without permission from the brand whatsoever. But I have to say, they did a really good job on these. We actually had seen these before as from the White Ranger figure that was coming out. I believe it was called Albino Tiger. And of course, these will have weird names because they're not allowed to be called White Ranger, Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, or Black Ranger. They have to be called different things. So taking a look at each figure, the Red Ranger looks phenomenal. The helmet looks exactly like the one from the movie. The armor looks really good. The power coin on the chest is Tyrannosaurus. It looks really good. It has alternative hands. And then the power blaster in this one is red, just like the movie. So this one does come with a stand. But remember, this is not the Red Ranger. This is the Red T-Rex is what they're calling it. So it's not gonna say Power Ranger anywhere on the packaging or on the figure or on the standee. It's gonna say something completely different. So the next figure we're gonna look at is Blue Torosaurus, because we can't call it Blue Ranger and we can't say Triceratops. So we're gonna say Blue Torosaurus. So looking at this figure, this is one of the best helmets from the movie. This helmet is perfect resemblance of what we got from the movie. Again, the armor looks really good. The power coin on the chest looks really good. It's Triceratops, of course. The morpher on the belt looks good. Now, this one comes with the Thunder Slinger, because if you remember that the Blue Ranger had a little extra weapon that was in the movie, so it's going to have that, and it's going to have the blue power blaster from the movie as well. And then the last figure that we got is Black Mammoth. This one looks really good. And this is the one I kind of feel like I would love to see the frog Ninjetti symbol on it rather than the Mastodon. I know the Mastodon is iconic, but this movie suit and the frog, I think, is just iconic in itself as well. But it does have a Mastodon power coin chest. Again, the armor looks really good. The helmet looks really good. With all these figures, the only issue I have is the back of them. The back of them all have the mud flap. This is the same thing that the White Ranger had as well. It's almost like they don't know what to do right there, or there's some sort of like issue of engineering right there, and that's the way it has to look. But otherwise, like from every other angle, these figures look really good. How much will these figures run you? They are going to run you about $170 a piece. They are pricey because they are custom figures, essentially. They are non-licensed, so they're not being mass produced. There's only a set amount that they're going to make, and that's it. So like the White Tiger or the Albino Tiger White Ranger figure that was announced earlier this year, that pre-order is pretty much closed everywhere. You cannot order that anywhere. So if you're going to want that later on, you're going to have to wait for it comes out and have to buy it on the secondhand market, like on eBay or something. But these ones, I mean, they are pricey. They are super pricey, but they look really good. And I think what makes them look even better is these promo shots they did an amazing job making these promo shots and marketing. I mean, like everyone was blowing up about these on Sunday. I feel like a lot of people are going to get them, and these pre-orders are definitely going to sell out. And I think it's really indicative that we're probably also going to get the Yellow Ranger and the Pink Ranger. What will they call them? I don't know. Probably Yellow Bear or a Pink Bird or something. Pink. They can't say pterodactyl, so I don't know what they're going to say. But this is really giving us an idea that they're probably going to do the full team, and they're just going to do them in waves at a time. So another thing that is coming out is we are getting another Megazord, but this one is like a super high-end Megazord. So this Megazord is being made by Gilgal. I don't know if that's correct. It's also saying Metal Pro on the images as well, but this Megazord is okay, so it's $520 on Toku Collectibles, but it's $699 on Big Bad Toy Store. So I would say go to Toku Collectibles if you're interested in this one. But this is beautiful. This is a highly articulated Megazord. It does not transform, but it basically does everything else. It has LED lights, like it has them in the eyes of the Triceratops, the saber-tooth tiger on the feet, and then it has them, of course, on the Megazord eyes. It can like move, bend, and it comes with a stand that you can basically like put it in the air, so it has like a flying effect to it. This Megazord is going to be 20 inches tall, so we're already almost looking at almost a 2-foot Megazord figure. It comes with 5 of the Rangers. It comes little action figures that come with it. It is really, really cool. It comes with the power sword as well, and then the chest opens up. There's a lot of little cool articulation parts on this, and it looks really, really good, but it is super pricey. This is a pretty pricey Megazord, but it is really, really nice. It is basically going to be like the center of your collection if you buy it, because it's going to take up a lot of space and it's beautiful, and you can basically put it in any way that you want. I mean, if you can afford it, I would say do it, because I mean, these things are really, really nice. But yeah, guys, I wanted to update you on these figures. Of course, we have no updates on the Lightning collection whatsoever. In fact, they just went to WonderCon this last weekend, and they talked about every single brand. It seemed like every single toy maker was there talking about every single brand and franchise, and Power Rangers was not necessarily represented. We did get that day the announcement from the Toys Battalion of these beautiful figures, but again, they're not officially licensed Power Rangers figures, so we haven't really got any official news coming out so far. I'm hopeful that we'll hear something here soon, but I don't know. But guys, I want to let you know NostalgiaCon San Antonio is coming up here. We're going to have Walter E. Jones, the Black Ranger, there. I'm going to have a section myself. I'm going to have Tracy Lynn Cruz and Thunder Rosa going to be there. And we're also going to have the Lunar Wolf Ranger, Philip Andrew, there as well. So guys, if you're gonna in the area or you want to come to an amazing con, there's like 60 guests at this con, and it's going to be awesome, man. So come out to NostalgiaCon San Antonio. Check my Instagram for promo codes. But yeah, guys, I wanted to keep you updates on the figures. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about these figures? Do you like them? Do you think they're ugly? Do you think they're beautiful? Did you get them? They're super, super pricey. What about the Megazord, man? What do you think about that Megazord? Did you know about it? Are you interested in getting it? Is it too expensive for you? Do you even have the space to like display it? Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and y'all know what time it is. It's morphin' time.